Hello, hello.
Hey, Victor.
Oh, how are you?
Wow,
Where
are
are
you
you?
in Kiev? Where are you?
No. I'm at home.
Home.
It's, things are also well a little bit more finished than TDF has been for the past few years, but maybe a little bit less finished than TDS will be in a few months.
Nice. Amazing.
And you, where are you?
I'm tuning in from Nepal, from Kathmandu.
Oh wow, nice, amazing.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
guys must be having an amazing trip.
Yeah, it was a lot of, the documentary, shooting the documentary was a big thing and a lot of like high energy environments. And yeah, now we are preparing for the summer to activate this movement fully, and make it global. What is the best thing we can do? What is the most high leverage activity that we can do for that?
Yeah.
I,
Nice. So you're just kind of using Nepal as a base, or you're doing something there?
I use it right now as a space where I just work and manage the projects. And I go to the mountains like tomorrow and look for a calm place in nature. But I will continue work, and then in April I go to Egypt to the King's Chamber. And so right now it's like a focus mode, and then again like another pilgrimage.
Nice. Are you with John?
No, right now I'm alone. John is in Tunisia.
Oh wow, cool.
Wow. How about you? You tomorrow you go to or today you go to a impact
Tomorrow,
investor
yeah,
event.
tomorrow I fly to London to this 2-day event. I figured I need to start talking to the people with the money.
Yeah.
Which is the computer. Yeah, this is better. I need to start talking and showing up in the places where the people with the money are, right?
Yeah.
There's so many amazing, beautiful people in our movement doing amazing, beautiful work. But where's the money? So yeah, I'm going to learn. It will be interesting. And yeah, other than that, gathering. Somebody put up their hand to the gathering uh, in August in Czech Republic,
Ah.
in November in Mexico, people for next year, starting this online distributed conference around uh, next gen, so regenerative collaboration technology, the
Yes.
intersection of mindset and technology. AI, I think to move forward tools for a distributed asynchronous conference. So basically, I'm trying to create the capacity so that all of these different interesting companies participating introduce somebody else. And then they record it, and then we publish it. So, and I want to use this for the gathering as well to create conversations between the camp leaders and even
Wow.
participants, just to like create mass at a low cost, mass create interesting media, right? Because all of these conversations are interesting, right? If you think
Yeah.
about the gathering, almost any conversation between any two pairs of people was interesting.
Yes, correct. Yes.
Right? So how do we capture that? And how do we use this as a way of generating a stream of interesting media, right? And also, if people are in it, they're more motivated to share, right? So if you think for your pilgrimage, right, you're going to have all of these stops and you want people to organize things along the way.
Yes.
If you could get every of those leaders to talk to one or two other leaders, record their conversation and post it, that would give you hundreds of pieces of interesting media, and it would like really spread out
Wow.
the thing. So this is what I'm trying to orchestrate in one sense, but I think the format is
It's
right.
genius. It's so genius. And especially between people that are right now in high impact positions or wealth holders. If we approach them specifically and say, hey, we invite you to do interviews about how we can channel wealth into a regenerative revolution, because we know that you are also aware that we only have this one planet and we have to take care of this planet, then yeah, we get all these parcels of media, and we can also cross post them. Like the gathering can post them, pilgrimage can post them, regeneration pollination can post them. Like if we had an alliance between the
So,
key
so this is
programs right now, and we start
exactly
doing this initiative together, then it can be super super powerful, I
so
think.
yeah. So this is the other part of it. I'm doing it as a partnership with a bunch of organizations co-stewarding it, exactly like you say. Yeah. So that's the idea, and then the gathering becomes kind of a, a narrative conference, right? All the talking and the blah blah happens before, and then when people get together, that's when they can start having deeper conversations and like
Oh my,
workshops.
yeah. That's the first time I thought about what if the gathering is not only like on a physical place, but it's an entire like behavioral system. Like we can always have the gathering on. It can never be off. Like whenever I go somewhere, I meet someone, we do an interview because we gather right now the regenerative intelligence and how we best channel our impact.
Yeah, so this is the direction to think, and where I'm thinking is how do I create and enable everybody to participate easily.
Yeah, and I think that's also where we could also work together, because we are right now launching our ambassador program with the pilgrimage, and we want to spark like a revolution, not like networks like GaiaNet, or what I'm also working with now, this Planeteer, who want to like specifically select a group of people that they know are already in the vibe, but it's very small always. It's very limited. The intention of the pilgrimage is to attract global awareness about our mission. Like we invite everyone, you know. So what we do right now is we try to find key leaders that we already know, and we ship them every month 144 stickers that have a link tree code, and you can also put the stickers into the chocolate bars and anything basically, and then it guides people to this custom GBT that I created, which introduces them to how to play in this regenerative revolution. And basically, I in this AI then referred to different organizations like GaiaNet, Planeteer, The Gathering. They then get to know about, and that educates them. And the AI can also give them instructions to, for example, play this game of interviewing people. So everyone that gets invited can make this challenge of interviewing people.
Exactly. So this is what I'm thinking is that everybody agrees to participate in one interview. Then to make it happen, you need the dashboard so that people can go find the people,
Yeah,
uh, click
yeah.
the thing. I mean, if we could get a budget, but this is a bit further off, we could create a platform where people just plug in, they can click and record, but that might be more work. Now to start just asking people to record and save, but yeah, I mean the potential is there to build a platform that.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, this is so super aligned. Like what we also build right now is like we have this CRM with a lot of peace organizations and regenerative organizations and companies in the space and leaders as well. And we invite everyone that joins the movement to basically become a mycelium connector and reach out to these organizations and build like relationships. And also this idea was originally when we reach out to them, we invite them for a 40-minute call, which we announce as a podcast, and we want to learn about their vision for regenerative world, and we tell them about what we are doing with this movement. And the thing is, everyone can collaborate on interviewing these people. So you see this whole list of potential super interesting contacts that we can connect and gather, and then everyone that is a part of this movement can reach out to them and build bridges. And the AI instructs you on what you have to take care of, how the protocol works, so that you know what to do and what to say and what it is about.
Yeah. I mean, this would be the dream exactly, to create something that also guides people through the conversation. Even a
Yeah.
simple platform that just like shows up questions on the screen would be really interesting. I mean, I have the technology and the ability to develop, but I'd need 5-10 grand for a budget to do it.
Yeah. I think as an MVP, we can also already start with just like custom GPTs that we give a PDF on how you envision this, like what are the game rules, you could say. And then the GPT, like when you ask the GPT, hey, how can I contribute to this movement? It lists the different ways. And if it says, are you a social connector? Would you like to be part of the new narrative building of this movement? And would you like to reach out to global leaders that could be potential alliances with our movement? And you say yes, then the AI says, here is the protocol. That's how Viktor Vorsky imagined how you can reach out and create these interviews. And then people read it, understand it, and they get also questions that are key to ask these leaders to have in these conversations. So we already inspire people with certain questions that they can use.
Yeah.
But how do you intend to post it? Like, the good thing about this is people can post it on their private channels, and it increases also their following, and they have meaningful content that they gift to the algorithm that powers our collective. But also we can have it all collected on one platform. Like we can post it on the pilgrimage, we can post it on the gathering, or we
So,
can make a YouTube. How do you intend to do that?
I mean, in my mental model, what matters is LinkedIn, getting people to reshare it on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I was just thinking of putting it on, yeah, posting the videos on YouTube,
Yeah.
then create a machine which creates shorts. I think the shorts, it's important to post on all platforms.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, I
Actually, it's like a collective documentary also, and it's allowing everyone to participate in the storytelling and sharing what they work on and sharing what they believe and what their vision is. And the AI will be able already now, but even in the future, but much better to analyze all these conversations and understand who is working on what, and then it also feeds into this collective intelligence that we bond with right now to solve the meta crisis.
the way that I'm thinking about it is emerging a meta narrative.
Yeah.
So the meta narrative being the sum and the picture that's painted through all of the conversations and all of the people's different views, ideas, projects. And because the the challenge that I see that needs to be addressed is that each of us is small individually. The projects are small. they don't appear. You don't see anything happening because it's a billion small things all around. So it doesn't generate big sexy news like Putin or Musk or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So, but I don't want the great leader, I don't want the new messiah of regeneration that will compete in the news with Musk. That's not the path forward.
Yeah.
Uh, Instead, I see, this, how do we create this way that all of these small voices start to appear together as a
Yeah.
whole?
We need a kind of we are like and we need a news operation basically. We need to be and our own news outlet that invites decentralized storytelling from everyone and radically empowers everyone to take what they have, which is their phone. Everyone has a phone. I have right now a tripod with whom I call you, and that's literally all you need to record a physical conversation. And online, you can just do a Zoom meeting and record it as well. It's a simple toolkit that everyone can apply and that we can easily, with the AI, can guide people through, and then they can apply it immediately. And it should be the greatest honor for anyone to do it. Like it should be like part of the honor of this regenerative revolution to interview people, to bring people together, and to not only keep it for yourself, but to share it with the whole world so that we get traction. So
Yep.
how actually, because I know you are very busy, like you are talking to a lot of people, your calendar is very full, you're on a lot of conferences. But how can we, like, beyond a conversation like this where we find beautiful word for a vision that is very aligned, how can we move into more action? Because I'm working on this, I'm also building on this every day, and I want to make sure that we don't do the work double twice, and that
So
the project falls into a coherent narrative,
I
how
will
the pilgrimage can support the gathering, because the pilgrimage ultimately is a moving gathering technology. Like our goal is, can we gather global attention wherever we go and empower everyone wherever they are in the world to do the same? So gathering in motion, basically, that's what we try to do. So without the gathering, there is no pilgrimage, right? Like all these ideas are key in what we are doing.
So I think we need to build networks, right? So of course I'm happy to share, but also the power of the gathering is no is less, the communication power is less in the, we don't have, I mean, we have a database mailing list, of course we can share through that, but the power is less in that it's through all of our partners sharing. So happy to reshare. I think the interesting thing to do is to see if we can develop this infrastructure for the distributed conference together.
Yeah.
Right. So I will share with you what I'm working on, and let's see if it's usable for you somehow. Yeah, as we build up audiences,
Yes.
you do you what are your needs? Where are you guys starting? Do you have a network of people, places? What is it?
What my needs are, or what?
Yeah, what's your needs? What's your guys' roadmap? If I understand a little bit more what you're doing, I can be better,
Yeah.
be of service.
Yeah. So there are multiple aspects of the pilgrimage right now. Right now, we already started with this technology of gathering people, which is weekly peace meditations that we do where we tune in together. Everyone can join with Zoom from around the world. And it's basically three pillars: celebration, where we collectively dance, then meditation, and then an offering, an intention. And you can see like a collective artwork that is very, very interesting for people to just invite them to. You know, like when I reach out to a person with a chocolate bar, for example, you know, one of my bars, and I say inside there is a QR code that onboards you to a game of regeneration and consciousness revolution. Okay, and you don't have to do anything. You can just join first our weekly meditations, and then people go there and they have a transformative experience. It doesn't matter from where they tune in from. And then at every meditation, we tell them, go and check out our AI that is a custom GPT, which has all these organizations that we collaborate with, like the Gathering, and what their intention is. And then the AI leads them through a game of how they can be onboarded to this new earth or regenerative future. And so my goal right now, my need or my focus right now is how can I actually scale an invitation to this revolution on a to thousands of people. And the way it works is to send out 144 stickers to, let's say, for the next month, the goal is 144 leaders. And then we can do 1,000 leaders. But each of them invites another 100 monthly, every month. And when we connect this now also to the idea of you, where we interview them, where these ambassadors of the new earth, of the pilgrimage, or not only invite the people, but if they find someone very interesting, they also directly interview them, then we can also weave these two narratives like together. And the reason why we do it, because for the summer we have this pilgrimage and we want to attract a lot of people. We want to make this, we need leaders that organize the camps, the gatherings on the way. And so we need just a lot of people potential. And that's like where my attention is right now, like the primary attention. Then we do a fundraising campaign that is also launching in 2 days, multilingual, which would be amazing if we have investors that help us. And then the last pillar, which could be also very interesting for you as you approach this network on the weekend, is we have a boat retreat. John organized a boat retreat for 33 regenerative leaders in end of September. And he invested a lot of money, like he risked a lot to like, you know, get this retreat there after the route through Europe, which is like everyone can join. We have a retreat specifically for leaders where we want to bring in wealth holders, where we want to bring in impact investors, people that can actually make a huge difference if we align them. And like we are right now also looking to like close sales, if you say so, or invite them to come and to commit now already that they want to be part of this. And so if you also feel like this could be interesting, you want to be part of these 33 leaders that like are rather high performers, then it would be amazing if you also like spread the message to these people that can afford it to be on the boat at this conference. Yeah, this is everything that comes to mind now. And yeah, because since the Kogi tribe from Colombia and also masters from India and Buddhist monks, and like we weave a mandala of different consciousness and practitioners, come to the opening in Stonehenge in summer on the 1st of August. Like there is a lot on, like we really want to make it professional. We really want to invite a lot of people and tap into these networks and see how everyone wants to participate in different ways. Yeah.
Cool. So, yeah, I mean, we have just a few minutes left in the call. I think what makes sense is I'll share and let's continue jamming on this idea.
Yeah.
I think if you really want to scale this idea, we can do we can think about it. We can just do a fucking pyramid scheme of conversations.
Yeah.
But
Absolutely.
we will need an app for it. I can get something developed pretty cheaply, but we will need to think of some budget. Maybe it's not for this year, maybe it's for next year. Or maybe we can get, a budget for this decentralized conference idea. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I think we are our joint cause is definitely on my next calls here.
Okay.
Who are we meeting? Hi, Steve. I'm just finishing with Ram here. If you want to stay with us for 2 minutes.
Yes.
So mass conversation and dialogue around of all of these people, I think is our joint cause. And the gathering will be, and then we will need the tools to make this possible.
Yes. Yes.
So let's jam. I'm doing the prototype around this regenerative collaboration. Let's start jamming, continuing the conversation on that. Maybe talk in a few when I come back from London, so like 2-3 weeks. In the meantime, let's jam asynchronously. I sent you a link, by the way, to guys that wants to do a gathering in Nepal. Really nice.
Ah, nice.
Cool.
Very interesting. Yeah, great. Then thank you for this conversation. I think it's very important for us to think about MVP, like what is the minimal viable starting point for us right now with this vision that you have? Because I think even though we don't have this developed platform right now, we can like already get going, you know, and get momentum.
I have the MVP written up. I will share it to share you the stuff, and I'm launching it next week.
Nice, because then I can actually include that in our custom AI, in our custom GPT, and it can instruct people on the game rules of your vision, basically. You know, this is amazing. Great.
I would